Yeah, so when the second ice fish campaign I did, that was on the Siver, and we came across 6 Chinese vessels that were poaching illegally, and we went in there and we pulled their nets in. And we found that when we pulled the nets in, we actually didn't know, there were so many different species of animal that because we document everything we take in, we document. And the back deck was covered in fish of all different breeds. There was crabs, there's seals, there's dolphins, there's swordfish, there's all kinds of animals, sharks. I picked up a shark and threw it back in the water because its tail was still flapping.
My goodness.
And we laid them out on the deck, and I remember we were just having a conversation looking at them all, and we're like, we don't even know what they were targeting. We couldn't even tell what species they were after because there were so many different species there. So you know, that was a huge reality. And there was one time I was up on the bridge, and I had to use the bow thruster to move the bow thruster away from the net because it was so long. It was 4 or 5 times the length of our ship. So and the Siver one's 59 meters long, you know. And so I had to use the bow thruster to push the ship away from because the current was pushing it to us. And I was watching these seals playing in the nets, eating the dead fish. You know, it was an easy catch for them. And they're like little puppies. They lay on their back and they put the fish in their mouth, and they have the little flippers, and they, you know, shake it like a dog does a bone, you know. And I remember watching them, and I thought, God, they're so amazing and clever, and, you know. And the next day we pulled 2 of them in, you know, because they got caught in the nets and couldn't get out. And they were so heavy. It took like 8 of our guys to pull these net in, just to pull one seal out of the water. And he was so tightly wound, because once they get in there, they struggle and they can't get out, and they just get so tightly wound. And, you know, there was a swordfish, this beautiful, huge swordfish. It was huge. And I can't imagine how old it was, you know. And you could see the net had cut its line in its face and its eyeball, and, you know, cut its body. And, you know, it just gets caught in there, and they struggle. And it's just horrible, you know. It's horrible to just see this beautiful marine life just wasted for pure greed and overfishing.